Milking it. Da da ba da ba da. Milking it. Da ba da ba da. Milking it. Da ba da. Wow, we're doing milking it.
What you getting too close for? I was like, oh fuck.
Milking It is the show where I take a common rant, my own personal rant and a topical rant, and we just have a rant about it. Should be good for me this week because I'm feeling a little bit down right now. So let's rant and let some steam off, you know. Good. Let's start a personal rant. Yeah. Why do we bite our nails? Why? It's disgusting. It makes me feel shit. I hate it, and they constantly do it. And I've been looking it up recently. Just been looking it up, hoping some scientific magazine will be like, oh, it activates an addictive property in your brain. It's an addictive habit. And basically, they're just saying it's addictive because it's something you can easily do and it's socially acceptable. That's not what I want. How can I stop it? What's up here that's triggering it? That's what I want to know. Why is my brain up here thinking, yummy? It's not thinking, yummy, it's not tasty, it's disgusting. And they were saying it's something to do with, they were just doing some clickbait shit as well. It was the BBC that shared it as well. And they were saying, oh, it brings out like the perfectionist in all of us. Oh, it's you trying to perfect your nails because you got control over it. Well, I know every time I fucking bite my nails, it never comes out the way I want. That's why I bite them down to there being absolutely nothing. I'm doing my thumb at the moment and it hurts. Ah! Like, they currently don't look too bad. They never look bad because you're biting them, but a couple of years and they'll be grim and I really need to stop it because it doesn't make me feel good. Do you know what I mean? It makes you feel gross, doesn't it? So I want to know why biting your nails is addictive, because it's really getting on my nerves and I don't enjoy it. I don't like it. It's gross. My nails look grim. I sit in public. My mum says it makes her feel nervous because it makes it look like I'm nervous. And sometimes when I am nervous, I do bite my nails. So that only adds to the tension more because I actually do it when I'm nervous. Why have we developed this? If you know, let me know, because God, I need to stop. There was one period in my life where I stopped, and it was for a three and a half week period, properly stopped. It was probably longer because I stopped when I came back as well. I went to India. For all those who didn't know, I went to India. I don't shut up about it because I went to India. It was sick. This is ages ago. But I stopped there for hygiene reasons. Like, I couldn't do it because I wasn't adapted to any of the germs out there or anything like that. So I didn't want to just get ill over biting my freaking nails. And then I stopped for a bit when I came back, and it just slowly worked its little way into my life again. Ugh. Talking to things that make me feel gross, that moves perfectly into the comment rant. And the comment rant came from Big Boy Ferguson. He won with this golden comment right here. You see there? It was my tash. You know what, I'll chuck my beard in there for a quick second because that's also, yeah, it's grim, isn't it? Look at it. The sideburns, yeah, it's all grim. So we'll do the section up close so you get a reel into it. Why I haven't shaved. I can't afford a decent razor. My razor right now is terrible, like it is terrible. I've had it for so long, so when I do use it and I commit to using it, it's time, it's effort, and it doesn't feel nice. It's not a nice shave, nothing's good about it. I need to invest in a new one. I don't have the money to do it, so I'm not doing it because I want to spend my time doing this and I don't have the money to actually buy a real one. So I could go out and get a normal job and have no time to do this, but have a lovely shaved face. But I don't, so unlucky. I'm blaming it all on you. All of you, anyone watching right now, it's your fault. It's your fault of this. This is your fault. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. It will, so soon, because I hate it. I hate looking at it. Wow, there's a lot of self-loathing in this one. That's fun for everyone to watch, isn't it? Great. I'm literally sitting in a room talking to a camera about how much I hate myself. Wow, this is fun. This tash is grim, Fergus. You're not wrong about it. It needs to go at some point, and it will go at some point, but not today. Not today. Also makes me feel grown up sometimes. Even though it looks grim, it does add age to my face as well. When you shave it off, I don't look young, but I look younger than I do with it. Because look, Mum, I can grow some facial hair. You proud of me now? Topical rant. Can we stop talking about Boris Johnson for a second? No? Great! Do I do this sort of rhetorical question too much? Yes! Did I put my hand in a cobweb then? Yes! Wow! Let's have fun! Okay, I'm starting this topical rant with the premise of go check out the John Oliver video on Boris Johnson if you haven't already. Because if you love or hate John Oliver, if you think he's funny, if you don't, I personally don't think either way. He's a pretty average comedian. But you can't deny his research into stuff isn't good. They research stuff well, and you gotta give credit when credit's due. Go watch that, because Boris Johnson is not only a twat, they prove it. Okay, you know how Trump just like plays games with everyone constantly, and it's just because he's a massive idiot. Like, you actually know he's an idiot. Well, unfortunately for us, we have a Prime Minister that's a massive idiot, but also he went to Oxford, so there's got to be something up here. This is why you got to go check out that video, because he dives into the premise of how Boris Johnson is got a persona that lets him more or less get away with anything. Our Prime Minister, less than a year ago, called Muslim women who wear full burqa a letterbox. Less than a year ago. So within a space of making that comment about a huge section of our population and the world population, about a whole religious sector of women, he has become Prime Minister within a space of a year of saying that. That doesn't make sense, full stop. But why? But why has he been able to do that? That's the big question. John Oliver dives really into this, and I'm kind of just semi-repeating his information, but I don't feel like it's out there enough. And it's really annoying, so I'm ranting about it now. How he's getting away with it is he's created this persona that he's a buffoon. He's a lovable buffoon, and you just let him get away with stuff. So when that comment came out, you can check out the videos, he went out to the press that camped outside his home and gave him tea. And the press gave in and actually accepted the fucking tea. You're dumb, you're stupid, you're there because he's outraged the world and you're giving in to him. David Cameron got a lot of backlash over the so-called riot club that he was in at Oxford. I don't know if it's actually called the riot club, I remember the movie was called that. I'm pretty sure it's called something different. But you'll understand from the premise of the movie. So, David Cameron was in the riot club. Similar time, Boris Johnson. Within the space of however many people are in that club, 2 of them have been our Prime Ministers. Great. However, doesn't affect Boris. Why? Because he's a buffoon. At least he comes across like that, doesn't he? You don't attach him to that life because he looks like he's an idiot. He looks like he's just a lovable idiot that uses big words and chats shit and is funny, but he's not. He's playing us all. I don't want to start like some conspiracy theory around him or something like that, but it's hard to not see that he's playing us all. Let's finish this with a little bit of a round off. Boris Johnson is a twat. He's said horrible things in the past, and people grow and people get better. However, within the last year, he has called someone a letterbox. What is disgusting, unacceptable, it's horrible, and you shouldn't have a power of office if you're willing just to put that sort of shit out there. Horrible. He led the Brexit campaign. Fine, stand on whichever side of the fence you want. However, he put a bus out there with the trademark 300 million to the NHS was a blatant lie. They've admitted it's a blatant lie, and he has the audacity, now that he's Prime Minister, to claim anyone that wants to put the referendum back to the public undemocratic, even though he's standing in office without being elected himself, on the back of his campaign that was just lies. Just as a public, as the media, we're just refusing to acknowledge any of this bullshit. It's horrible. Anyway, it's getting on this video, so that is my rants for this week. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, leave a comment. What should I rant about next time? And if you like what we do, please subscribe, because let's grow this channel a little bit more. One day at a time. You know how it is. And bye, everyone. Complaining time.